Hi, everybody. How are you? Thawed? I'm Kim. Welcome to the Regretful Yarn Addict. So, for those that don't know, I'm in the St. Louis metro area. And today, this morning, absolutely everything was frozen outside. Just enough ice to make it so nobody was driving. I mean, everything was closed. We got mail, but by the time I finished work at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, everything was thawing and it was just rain. The roads were wet, but it was 35 degrees and raining. But yeah, I went to the post office just up the road from me. It's like a mile away, and it was closed. Um, Now we got mail, but I'm sure the big post office was open because we got mail. But the one, I hate that. The one by my house is a substation, and it was locked up tight. If you had a P.O. box, you weren't getting into it because there was probably nothing in it because nobody was working to put anything in it. And then I was like, all right, well, I'm out. I'm going to go over to Dollar General because they usually have my soda on sale. Pull into the parking lot and it's empty. And I was like, oh crap, is it closed too? Yep. Walked up to the door, it's locked up tighter than tight. So I just drove across the street and went to the grocery store. And it seemed like everybody in the neighborhood was like, okay, I can get out now. I'm going to the grocery store. And they did. So that was fun. Just picked up a couple things and yeah. So anyway, I hope y'all are safe. The ice is headed northeast, so hope you're prepared for it because it's supposed to be even worse when it gets up like into Indiana, Ohio, lower Michigan, that area. I mean, yeah, we just had like freezing rain that froze because it was so flipping cold. But y'all are supposed to get it even worse, and then got other places that are going to be flooding because they're getting so much rain. And we're supposed to have rain every day for the rest of the week. Today is actually Monday when I'm recording this, but this is a Wednesday wrap up, so it goes up on Wednesday. By then, I hope everything is completely thawed and just wet. Because the last time I looked for our area, it's supposed to be like in the 40s for the rest of the week. And I don't know, my son told me this weekend it's supposed to be up in the 60s or near 60. I can't remember what he said. But that's typical. You have your, frozen tundra in January, and then you get your January thaw. And usually any snow we get, we'll probably get in February. Because, like I said before, we haven't gotten much snow here. So, anyway, I do hope y'all are safe and that your power stays on. So, to all my new subscribers, hello, welcome. To everyone who's been here a while, welcome back. Glad you're still here. So I got a few things made, and I've worked on another thing. Ow, that hurt. I just kind of pinched my finger. Dork. All right, so what do I want to show first? Okay, I've got maybe you don't know, but I have a craft show coming up the end of February, February 24th. But the week before that is when I will be working on the redo of this room. And I'm getting stuff together for it slowly but surely. So I had to have everything made before the 13th of February, 12th, something like that. Because I don't know if I'm going to have time or energy or if I'm going to be able to get to anything to make anything just before the craft show, because the second weekend that I'm on vacation, we'll probably be going up to Illinois. So I have to get stuff done now. And I know I only have one octopus. One, I feel like that's up really high. But I only have one octopus, so I was like, all right, let's make some more. So I made this little buggy. And he has sparkles. He's a little sparkling gem. And then I made this little dude. This one is made with Bernat blanket yarn. This one is made with, I think it's Sweet Snuggles, Michael's brand. So it's much smaller. Then I went back to the blanket yarn and I made this one. And then I made this one. And with the rest of this yarn, all except for this little bit, I made another snake. My little snake. He's about 4.5 feet. I think he's like 50 or 51 inches from snout to tail. And he has a bit of a crocodile nose, actually. So anyway, these are like, what, 220 yards, the Renette blanket. And I got one snake and one octopus with just that little bit of yarn left. Okay. If I remember, I will put the, you know what it's called? Pattern link to the tutorial for this, if I remember, because I've got it wrote down, so I don't even look at the tutorial anymore. And I didn't write down who it was by, I don't think. Nope, I just say octo with tentacles. I just write stuff down on little note papers. Okay, and then last week I asked for suggestions on what to make, what amigurumi stuff to make, and my daughter-in-law sent me a pattern for this. A poison apple. Now I just added the leaves. That's not part of the pattern. That is the pattern. And it's a paid for pattern. Um, by Fanny Toys. So, yeah. Anyway, it's no sew, but you start here and you make this, and then you just stop with this color. So you're working like up. And then you, in the back loop only, you'd start with the second color. And then when you get that done, you come back and pick up your yarn in this row, and then you start making this part. So you're like working upside down. It was a trip. And then you do have to sew your tendrils, your drips down. But that's the only sewing, is just to sew the drips. And then you sew the stem on. But I think it's pretty cool. This will be staying in this room because it's my paint is I settled on a paint color, you guys. It is Victorian Plum. So you see, I was gonna go with this darker color, but then I this one really caught my attention when I was sitting in here, and I was like, yeah, this is the color. So it's gonna be this color. All right. Then I did a little bit of work on my advent calendar blanket. You'll see it right here. I chose a color from the squares, and I just did a row of single and then a row of half doubles, and I did that around all my panels. Okay, and this is the yarn I have left. So somehow I'm going to incorporate all this yarn into putting these together. But I think that I might use those for the border, or I'm not sure. I was thinking actually of adding rows to the top of each panel of the middle panels. Yeah, to give it some length. But I don't know, I could change my mind. You don't know, right? Okay, and then I did a little retail therapy at Temu. These were not what I expected, but I can make them work. These. They are Monster Eyes, I think they're called. Yeah, it doesn't say. It says that they're 15 millimeter. And I thought, I don't know, I should have known better. I thought they were safety eyes with the washers, but no. So let me see if I can get this open and pull some of them out. Just a minute. See? And I thought they'd be good for snakes, but I don't know if they're peel and stick or if they're just glue them on. Well, if they're peel and stick, it doesn't come off very good. So I think you just have to glue them on. So I got that one. And then, I don't know why, but I got these little itty bitty tiny ones. They're just little itty bitty tinies. See, little itty bitty tinies. Don't know what I'm going to use those for. And little crinkly going on. I got, these are scarves, but I got 4 of them. I wanted the black with the white skulls, but this is what I got because they didn't have the black with the white. And actually this will work out probably better. But I'm going to put these on the windows. I'm going to like connect them here and then just hang them at the window like that. But that's the only preview you're getting of anything that's going to be in here. Is, you know, those are supposed to go on the windows. So with that, I am going to pretty much call it a day. We got to get our card out though. Oh, hey, I almost forgot. My Etsy shop is open. I will definitely put the link down below because I have got mystery bags of yarn in it. So if you want a mystery bag, they are in my Etsy shop. There are at least 11 skeins of yarn, more likely around 15. One of them has a Karen anniversary cake in it. And I don't even know which one it is. I thought I'd be able to tell because I've got them all bagged up. They're closed. So all I have to do is just pull one out and mail it. I have no idea which ones I'm pulling. I don't even remember what kind of yarn is in it. I do know that every skein of yarn is something I have shown on this channel at one time or another in the last 2 years. Almost 2.5, but last 2 years. So there's that. It could be anywhere between a 1 weight and a 5 weight. Most of it is acrylic. I don't think there's anything with a wool, but some of it might have cotton. Yeah, they're kind of heavy. I've already sold a couple of them, and I took them out to my car. That's where I was going to the post office today, and yeah, they're a little bit heavy, and they look like big pink pillows. Lumpy pillows, but big pink pillows. So, if you're interested in that, go ahead and order yourself one. If you order Monday through Friday, I can get to the post office. If you order on Saturday or Sunday, you have to wait till I can get to the post office on Monday, or in this case, Tuesday. All right. Oh, hey. That one went flying out. open up to change. And on the bottom, we have let your fears dissolve. So open up to change and let your fears dissolve. I think that's pretty good advice. Everybody should be open to change. Although I am one of those people, I don't really like change. But once I get used to it, I'm cool, usually. Okay, so that's going to do it for today. Go check out the Etsy shop, favorite, even if you don't want to buy a bag of yarn. Please, I would appreciate it. If you are not subscribed, please do. Please like this video. Even if you don't like it, like it. That would be sweet. That video sucks. Like. I wouldn't mind. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're making. Don't forget, we've got our temperature blanket starting in a couple weeks. So, yeah. And y'all be safe out there. Okay? Have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever, whenever, whatever it is when you're watching. And later, Gators. Peace out.